How's it going, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and we're back with another Ringless challenge. But before we get into this and who it is and the setup, everything, I want to talk about yesterday's video. Yesterday's video was probably the most fun I've ever had recording a video, and it made me think about this whole YouTube thing in another light. So I've been taking a lot more time on making my videos. Of course, it's still daily for these 52 days, but I'm going to spend a lot more time editing and stuff. And if you didn't see that video, here's a little clip now. So either pause this video now and go check that out, or just wait to the end. The link is in the description. So, for this Ringless challenge, we're doing Charles Barkley. You know Charles Barkley's not in 2K. He's never given the 2K the rights to create him. So, I had to create it myself, but I had a lot of help. Actually, I didn't do anything myself. This guy right here, I'll put his thing somewhere on the screen. He created Charles Barkley NBA 2K16. I watched his YouTube video, and then I did exactly that. So the face, the attributes, the badges, everything you can think of with Charles, this guy made up. And I like it. I think it's pretty accurate. Let's take a look at the roster. So here it is, Charles Barkley. I put him on the Phoenix Suns for a couple reasons. I'll talk about that in a minute. But here he is on the team. He's a 90 overall, 25 years old. I got him on the 3-year deal because we're doing a 3-year rebuild, so it makes sense to me. And you see the attributes. The guy was a beast in real life. 6'6", power forward. They don't make him like him anymore, honestly. And you can take a look there. So, Philly fans are probably yelling at me because Charles Barkley was a great player for them, and then he left them to go to Phoenix. He was a great player in Phoenix, and then he went to Houston. And why didn't I put him on the 76ers? Now, there's a couple reasons behind that. One, just a couple days ago, I did one of these Ringless challenge videos with AI, and you know, AI was on Philly, and I didn't want to have to rebuild Philly twice, especially not in the same week. Another reason for that is, well, Philly has a ton of big men, and I was like, they got enough big men. I didn't want to bring Charles Barkley into that mix. And number three, I don't remember number three. Oh yeah, number 3, he actually won his MVP in Phoenix, so it just made a lot of sense. And plus, I like what Phoenix did this offseason. I like their young guys, and I just figured I can win a championship with them. So the roster has him. Actually, let's look at the rotation right now. We got Eric Bledsoe, Devin Booker, T.J. Warren, Charles Barkley, and Alex Len in the starting lineup. I love the acquisition of Jared Dudley coming back, and they also brought back Barbosa. 2K, I'm not going to give him many minutes, but in real life, I'm sure he'll crack the rotation because Barbosa still got a lot in the tank. They drafted these 2 power forwards, Marquise Chris and then Dragon Bender. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, at least in this video right now. Actually, season number 1, we're just going to go straight simulated. Season number 2 is when we're going to start doing trades, doing all that stuff. So let's see what the record's going to be after 1 year. Alright, Kevin Durant wins MVP in his first season with the Warriors. Ben Simmons wins Rookie of the Year. Jared Sullinger, 6th man. LeBron wins Defensive Player of the Year. And then Eric Bledsoe wins Most Improved. He had Chuck to pass the ball to, and he averaged 7.3 assists. Steve Kerr wins Coach of the Year at the 75-7. And we did make the playoffs because we had a pretty solid team, I guess. I want to show you guys the stats so you can see what Chuck averaged, or Charles, what do you want to call him, for the first season. He averaged a little under 20 points per game, with 11 rebounds. He wasn't too great at blocking the ball. I mean, he's 6'6", but he averaged 1.5 block, and we're in the playoffs against the Portland Trailblazers as the 5 seed. So let's see who Portland has. I don't think they made any. Oh, they picked up Marcin Gortat, but that's pretty much it. So let's see how it goes. I'm going to simulate the entire round. We get out of round 1, and we're going against the best team in NBA history. No injuries. Let's see how it goes, man. Yeah, it doesn't look good. I'm going to just go then current round. And I was not expecting us to win a championship, obviously. So I'm not tripping over losing that. Like, overcoming that team is going to be tough, though. It's definitely going to be tough over these next 2 years. But they do win a championship. Steph Curry, Finals MVP. Couple guys retiring. Nothing to really concern us. Okay, so we didn't make the playoffs. So we don't have a lottery pick. At least I don't think we have anybody else's pick. I can double check that. But you know, for me, the draft is when things go down, so we're going to make things happen right off the bat. So let's see. We have the 23rd pick. All right, so what I want to do is actually trade either Eric Bledsoe or Brandon Knight, because I just feel like we really don't need both of them, to be honest with you. Brandon Knight averaged 16. Eric Bledsoe averaged about 20. Most improved players we saw. The shooting guard position is looking okay, right? Wait, where is... Devin Booker, rookie contract. We just have to resign him. The shooting guard position is looking good because I have Devin Booker, so I'm not worried about that. Small forward position is really dry, though. We need a new small forward. Jared Dudley, he's all right as far as a role player, but definitely not a starter. So let's see what we can get for Brandon Knight in that first rounder that we have. We got a bunch of first-round picks for the future, which are great. We can change, though, or turn those around to solid players. So we're looking for, like, a nice small forward. And if I don't see anything, of course, I'll cut out and we'll figure something out, but just do this trade finder. So I don't see anything, so we're going to try with Eric Bledsoe and see what we can do. All right, this is not the trade that I wanted. Of course, I said I was going out to get a small forward, but I'm going to pick up Chris Bosh. First rounder, Marquise Chris, second rounder for Chris Bosh, and my plan is to move Chris Bosh over to the center position because we have Alex Len, but I don't know if Alex Len's like a championship caliber center to have. So we're hoping that Chris Bosh can be our starting center. I mean, he did it when he was in Miami, so I'm sure he can do it now. We still need the nice small forward. We got a bunch of picks that we can trade, so we're still working on that. All right, I'm making a power move right now. Eric Bledsoe, 2 first-rounders, and Brandon Knight for Drummond and Reggie Jackson. The plan is to flip Drummond. I don't know how this is going to go. We're doing it, though. We're doing it. I'm trying to take some more chances in these videos because I'm trying to spice it up a little bit. So Drummond, can we turn him into a... Whoa. Yes, I like this. But I want a small forward. Can we get a quality small forward? And I'm not getting the offers that I want. So I'm going to go out there and do it myself. What team can we go to? So I made that trade to get Drummond, and I'm going through everything, and I realized there's really not a lot of, like, all-star caliber small forwards in the league. I don't know why I never really thought about that, but there's not. So this is the plan. Trade Drummond, these first-round picks, and Barbosa for Kyrie Irving and Tristan Thompson. Change Kyrie Irving over to a shooting guard position, and have him and Reggie Jackson in our backcourt. Not trade Bosh, but change Bosh to a center. And then the small forward will be Devin Booker. So that's the plan at the moment. I still have Alex Len that I need to get rid of now that we have Tristan Thompson, or one of these guys is not going to be on our team in a couple minutes. We'll see which one it is. So I'm going to trade Alex Len for some future first rounders. That's the plan. And we're done. As you can see, we traded most of our picks, so I'm kind of going all out for season number 2. And if it doesn't work out, of course, we still have season number 3 to fall back on. So that's the plan. I got to see all these guys that we got to resign, which is probably not many. Devin Booker is the only guy I'm really, that I know that I really have to resign. Like these guys, TJ Warren and Tyler Ulis, they can come back. Why not? It's kind of increase our depth a little bit. And then after that, I think we have a full roster. Like, I don't even think I have money to do any free agency. PJ Tucker, you can walk, guy. I know you've been here for a long time, but nah, we'll let you go. So yeah, we need to just sign one more player. And actually, let's do this transitions now. So Chris Bosh, change him over to the center position. Hoping his overall at least stays the same. Maybe goes down a little bit. Where is he? Okay, went down 1. No biggie. And then same thing with Kyrie Irving. Make him to a shooting guard, secondary position, point guard. And his overall goes up. So that's great. So now let's see what we need as a team. Nothing really. Like, the team looked good, so I'm probably just going to go after one more big man, and then we'll be done. Go to season number 2 and win a championship. Hopefully. Alright, so we're going to get into player progression here. See who gets better. Charles Barkley gets better. Chris Bosh gets a little bit worse. Being 33 makes sense. Kyrie Irving gets better since we changed his position. Dragan Bender gets better, which is cool. Jared Bayless gets a little bit worse. Or Jared Dudley, not Jared Bayless. Jared Dudley. And then everybody else gets better because we have a team full of young guys. So I expected everybody's overall to go up. I was hoping Reggie Jackson got a little bit better, but he didn't. We're going to go to training camps here, send some young guys to probably potential camp. And we're in for season number 2. And I'm excited because I think we have a team good enough to win a championship. So let's send Devin Booker. And let's send Dragan Bender. So those are 2 guys going to camp, going to season number 2, and I'm getting to send some games. Okay, I'm a bad dude, man. We just traded for Reggie Jackson, but I saw this trade and I couldn't pass up on it. Reggie Jackson for Isaiah Thomas and Jay Crowder, 2 first-rounders, and Adrian Payne go. That was easy for me to do. I still want to change Devin Booker's position. Well, actually, let's look at the rotation first. I like what we got, man. A backup point guard would be nice, but I like what we have, so I'm going to keep Devin Booker and just have him come off the bench rather than changing his position. I would like to acquire a point guard to be here in this 10th position or 10th depth spot, just so we have another backup point guard on the team. So I may do that, like Jared Dudley and some second rounders or something, just to get at least an okay backup. And then I promise we're going to get to something. See, this is what I mean. We're trading for one of the greatest point guards in history, Mario Chalmers. He's proven that he can win championships starting at the point guard position 2 times, and now we're taking the load off him just a little bit, and he's going to be coming off our bench, so he can just sit back, be a locker room guy, and teach these young dudes. You can probably tell I'm kind of joking a little bit, but not really, because I like Mario Chalmers, and now he's our backup point guard, and the team is looking great. We better win a championship. Sir Charles is going to get his first ring. Let's go. Steph Curry wins MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Dennis Smith. Sixth man goes to Denzel Valentine. Okay. Those are pretty good numbers. If he does that his second year, I'd be happy with him. Hassan Whiteside, Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 14 and 14 and 2.5 blocks. Then you got Marquise Chris, who we traded away for Chris Bosh, won Most Improved. I guess he's their new starting power forward. So good for him. And Tyronn Lue, who is he's our coach right now. Wins Coach of the Year. I don't know how we got Tyronn Lue, but I'll take it. He wins another, well, I guess his first Coach of the Year. And let's get into the playoffs. We did finish with the best record, I think, in the entire league. Let's double check that. In the entire league, yes. And take a look at the stats here. Charles Barkley averaged 16.5 and 12.5 rebounds. I was hoping he'd average more in these videos or these 2 seasons that we simulated. It looks like he just came back from injury or something. Right here, he didn't play much. But good. It's the playoffs, and we don't have any injuries, you can see, which is great. I was hoping he was going to be averaging more, but it is what it is, man. He was an All-Star 2 times and on the 3rd team All-NBA 2 times. So he's doing his thing. And we're going against the Memphis Grizzlies in the first round. Let's see who the Grizz have on their team. I'm guessing they still got Chandler Parsons, Mike Conley. They can't trade those contracts, man. 4 years. Well, it was 5 years. Like, biggest contract in history, basically. But they didn't do anything different. They picked up Nikola Mirotic. That's not going to make them better than us. Let's go, man. Game 1. We should sweep them. Actually, let's just sweep them. And we do. Okay, second round is against the upcoming Minnesota Timberwolves. They picked up CJ McCollum? Is this through a trade or they just signed him or something? I don't know, man, but they just got a lot tougher. I'll tell you that. They got a lot tougher. They picked up Joakim Noah, who a lot of people thought was going to go there anyway. And they still got a bunch of centers on their team. All right. I think we're... Actually, look at our team one more time. I don't know why I'm questioning. We have 4 All-Stars right here. 4 All-Stars. Jay Crowder, glue guy. Devin Booker, up and coming. We're the best team in the league. I don't expect anybody to take a game from us. Quote me right now. We're not going to lose a single game, and at least in the Western Conference. So let's go, man. Let's keep that true. There it is. And we're going against... I forgot I had to go against them, okay? It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Yes. Let's see. Game 1. Oh, there's our first L by 2 points. Oh, no. Okay, we can come back from this. We can come back from this. We can come back from... Let's go! We were down 0-2. 4 straight games of absolute domination. Look at that. Charles Barkley played 14 minutes. Did he get injured or something? No, he only played 14 minutes, so I don't know when that would happen. But it doesn't matter. We're going against Charles Barkley's old team, too. He's got to prove to them that he can win a championship. And look who they have. It surprises me every time I do these. Mark Stoudemire just retired the other day. Rest in peace, even though he's not really dead. It surprises me. Ooh, they're missing Ben Simmons. How did they make it this far without Ben Simmons? It surprises me every single time I see them in the championship, especially this early. We're a better team. Let's sweep them all the way. Let's sweep them, boys. They're no match for Charles Barkley and the Phoenix Suns. So hopefully you did enjoy this video. Let's see who won in Charles Barkley wins Finals MVP. Couldn't have been any better. So hopefully you did enjoy the video. Let me know if you did by slamming or smashing the like button. It's been the King of the Fourth Quarter. Thanks so much for watching.